Hey, this is Orion's Angel, and I have this game for you today called Retro Classics. This came out of nowhere for the Xbox, and basically what it is a collection of old retro games you can play. First, we'll go here to all games so you can see all the games available right now. So we have Amiga games, PlayStation games, DOS games, 2600 games, which makes up most of the collection. Sport games, that's a genre. Activision, which is nice to see some Activision games since most of the Atari collections on Xbox don't feature the Activision games. Sierra, which is surprising. And then Super Nintendo games, which might even be more surprising. And so, okay, what is this exactly? So, it's basically what I suspect is a streaming service. And I would say streaming service because when you play the games, you actually see artifacts. I'll show you right now. You'll actually see graphical artifacts while the games are running, which tells me that this is actually running on streaming. If you look closely, you'll see garbled up graphics, and you'll see it leave streaks behind. Yeah, it's definitely on streaming. So when it's loading, it's actually preparing the game to be streamed. So that, right off the bat, I don't like that. So now the next thing I would want to talk about are the challenges. Basically, you can challenge people online for high scores or whatever challenge they ask you to do. Like this is a pitfall challenge. Jump and swing your way past as many screens as possible with one life. That's pretty cool. I like that. It makes these games more exciting. Next, you have achievements. Basically, your basic achievements. This one's more interesting. You can basically unlock badges, similar to what they had back in the 80s. Atari had badges. They would give you actual badges through the mail. Yeah, you collect points and you can unlock badges. I have 1,050 points. These are notifications. I assume this is where they're gonna tell you the news because they're supposed to be adding more games over time. But what I did notice is this is tied into Antstream. That's a service where you pay a monthly fee to pay retro games. And that's basically what this is. It's Antstream exclusively for Xbox. Now, you can get Antstream on Xbox, and when you do, it'll actually link to this Retro Classics game, if you want to call it, or service. But let's try some more games, like some of the more interesting games, like DOS games. This is interesting. Quest for Glory. Loading takes a little bit longer than it should for something that's streaming. You basically have to. I don't know what to do here. That doesn't have mouse control. That's weird. You can get a game that has mouse control. Roger Wilco.
Corporation has reached its decision.
Wow, controlling the mouse is almost impossible. It's too fast.
Roger Wilco, please step forward.
You can save your game anytime, which is nice. But that brings a problem for me, the options. There's no CRT scanline filter, which I guess there wouldn't be because it's streaming. Can't change the size of the screen, once again, because I think it's streaming, so you can't really do that. Supposedly they're adding more games, so that'll be interesting to see. So basically, it's mostly Atari games right now. You also can't purchase it in any way, I guess, because it's a service. It's only on Xbox Game Pass. So that's the only way to play this. You must be on Xbox Game Pass or you will not be playing this. Mega Mania, I prefer the 5200 version. But this is still cool. Also, if you unlock an achievement, it actually goes in the middle of the screen and sometimes blocks your view, so you can't see what you're doing. So that's not good. So yeah, in conclusion, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's a good start. Let's see what else they add to it. So if you want to check it out, make sure you have Xbox Game Pass and you love retro games, check it out. I mean, basically, it doesn't take anything to download, and yeah, but remember, the games are streaming. There's not too many options, and yeah, so there might be some delay on the games. I'm not sure, but anyway, this is Orion's Angel. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.